Hi, okay, so we're on day 2. Now, it's a little bit different today. We're just gonna review the few hours we've spent this morning. So one of the things we wanted to work on from yesterday was that we wanted to help her to understand a bit more of like when she was getting done. Because frequently yesterday she might get up to sort of leave in the middle of the teaching because she's thought she'd finished the task and she would go. Thought that maybe an easy way to teach her this might be to have a token system, to earn some tokens to stick on a board, and then she can see on the board how many tokens she has left to complete, and she can know better how much work to do, and you know when she's going to be finished and she can go and play. So here's a quick video of us doing, like at the start of today we were just doing 3 tokens. We thought she'd manage that and she learned it really quickly.
3個喎，俾你啊！叻女，仲有一個，係喎，好好喎，做晒啦！
We then moved up to sort of more of like a little cookie jar, and she sticks the cookies on, and when she's finished with the whole thing, she picks up, dumps it in a bucket.
等一陣先，俾你。哇，係喎，熱情，叻叻。
So now we've got some responsiveness going on. She's like willing to work with us and do things. We wanted to try to start to explore more of her skills in terms of what she can do, what she cannot do. As I mentioned yesterday, one of the skills we really wanted to work on was her body imitation. That means that when we do something with our bodies, that she would watch and copy, so that she's going to be looking at us. And it's a really key point in terms of probably getting her to speak her first words. We did try a little bit this morning to try to get her to do some verbal imitation. We weren't that successful in getting that to happen. If I say ah or say ba, she doesn't tend to know what to do. So what we tried to do today is try to work on some associative kind of actions, help her to maybe make a sound. So you'll see in this video, Nicole's got her to do some things she knows, and then she gets her to blow kiss. Now you'll see when she blows a kiss, she will copy Nicole and go mwah. So this is very good that we can get her to do that as part of this. So we'll be looking in the coming days for other kinds of objects, and maybe she can make some other different kinds of sounds and work our way towards getting her to copy us when we say something.
跟我做，係我有望喎，做呢個叻叻。
There are quite a few imitations. She's not really that great at imitation at this point. So you'll see in this video, you know, when we want her to touch her head, or in future touch her nose or teeth or open her mouth, so we can get her to make some sounds and words. In this video, you'll see Nicole's trying to teach her how to touch her head.
做呢個啊，有做喎，叻叻喎，呢個呢？好好啊，望得。幫我翻嚟。做呢個喎，係喎，有望一樣嘅喎，叻叻。嚟多次咯喎，呢個啊，係喎，啱喎，做晒啦，叻叻啊！
We also wanted to continue our journey of having her increase her participation with us, not just in front of us on the chair, but do some out of chair tasks, meaning she would leave the teaching area, go somewhere else, but come back. Because quite commonly if she leaves, she's not going to come back. And so we wanted to widen our range of what she can do in our area and under our instruction. So we picked a few tasks, putting a hoop on a pole, putting a coin in a piggy bank, and putting a brick in a basket, which we sort of did with her yesterday. And we positioned it around the room, and we want her to go, put the things in, come back, and then finish the task and be a bit more independent in completing those activities.
係喎，擺呢個先。叻女呢個呢？係喎，呢個呢？坐低先。係啦，你嚟啊，擺啊。
The other thing we wanted to explore today is following some verbal instructions, and she demonstrates she can understand a few. You'll see in this video when Nicole asks her to blow a kiss that she's able to listen and do that action. That's really good. You can see when we ask her to clap her hands, she got a bit confused and went to touch her head, I think because we'd been getting her to copy touching head earlier this morning, so she was a bit confused. There's a couple of others, like if you ask her to clap her hands, she will also do that. When we ask her to stand up, she didn't seem to respond so well to that. So this is also going to be a focus for us to start to teach her some simple instructions.
飛吻，叻喎，拍手。哎呀，唔係拍頭喎，拍手，係叻。飛吻。
It's great though that you can see that she's responding to some verbal instructions. So it was just 3 hours this morning. I think we made a bit more progress today, and we're starting to evaluate a bit more of her skill areas, what she can and can't do, so we can design some programs around that. So tune in tomorrow, where we'll have a whole day of things to show you, and let's hope we can make some even more progress by the time we get to end of Wednesday. Thank you so much.